Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Let's take a look at a system that fails and why it fails. What causes corrugated pipe to collapse? The number one reason that pipe collapses is something heavy has driven over it. And it can be down 3 or 4 feet. It doesn't matter. Something heavy drove over the area. Once that pipe is collapsed, then debris begins to build inside the pipe. There are so many companies out here installing French drain. Some of them do a great job. Here's an example of not so great job. This pipe is just an inch under the ground, wrapped in a sock, and of course that doesn't help it at all. But you can see we can just pull this pipe right out of the ground. That's how shallow it is. These are the causes of problems. When we come out to a job, we're prepared to try to clean and locate, find the problems. Here we're cleaning a footer tile. Footer tiles are difficult to clean because remember, it's perforated pipe surrounded by gravel. What we're going to do is look, when we send the cable down the line, pull it back. We're going to look to see if the cable is shiny. That tells us directly, right away, what's going on down in that line. Monday, maintenance day. It's the day you need to clean those drains. This is something that I see so many people neglecting, and other channels talking about never having to clean that drain. I could show you video all day long of collapsed pipe and backed up pipe, tree roots, sediment, all kinds of problems. But there are plenty of other channels that show you all the problems. Let's focus on how to correct a problem and maintenance the system. Save the system. Save yourself thousands and thousands of dollars. Our videos are full of how-to tips. I mean, truly hundreds of how-to tips in each video. Take a look. We're cleaning a footer pipe. And remember, this is perforated pipe surrounded by gravel set at the footer. How many other companies do this? I can't name one. So you can see that cable, it's a little shiny, and what that tells us is this pipe is collapsing. So if you've got a slow running downspout drain or a yard drain, French drain, probably there's a problem in that line. Does it mean the system failed? No, it just means there's probably a collapsed section. Learn how to troubleshoot your problem and correct the problem without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to install a new drain. Here's a great example of how to save thousands of dollars versus having to replace an entire system. Take a look.
Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we've come out to a job where we suspected that there was some collapsed pipe, and you can see us digging back there. But what we had to do is we got out our drain cleaning machine with our cable. We cut a hole here in the pipe. We sent our cable up the line, and you can see up here where we found the collapsed section of pipe. It's just totally collapsed. Apparently a truck or a skid loader back bobcat has run over this area, probably when they were putting sod down, and it just totally collapsed that pipe. So we're going to go ahead and replace it. We're going to show you how to do that. Real simple repair. You just got to expose the collapsed section, cut it out, put a new piece of pipe in. So we could cut this with a saw, but usually if you've got a good shovel and you get lucky, you can cut it with a shovel. You just slice it right through, and you can see I went right through it. Nice clean cut. See, look right here. Nice clean cut all the way through. Do the same thing at the other end. We'll pull this out. We'll pull this out and we'll go ahead and trench the section, put a new piece of pipe in. Same thing here. If you get lucky, a good sharp shovel, you can cut right through it. Almost. There we go. So now we're just going to lift it up. We're just going to lift it up, pull it out. So you can see what it looks like, a collapsed section of 4-inch corrugated. It really does tend to collapse, but you know what? PVC does the same thing. This is not Schedule 40, and it's just barely under the ground, so you drive something heavy over it, it does collapse. Second piece on, same thing, just twist it until you get tight. we're all set. Cover it up. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.